Motorsport, put that thing in sports.
What's up? Welcome to Hot Tops. I'm your host, Talayla Isabel.
I'm your host, Alex McGinnis.
And welcome back. So, today we have some interesting topics for you today. So, our first topic, we're going to talk about the Mortal Kombat Game 11 that comes out in April.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me.
So, Alex, what are your thoughts?
Mortal Kombat looks like a good game. I mean, Mortal Kombat's always like a front runner for like game of the year, and it wins awards all the time. I feel like it's gonna be good. The developers have said that their storyline's gonna be really good this year, like more in depth than ever. Multiplayer looks good. The online fighting, which people always think they're good at. So I feel like it's gonna be fun. What about you though?
So I think the fatalities, the X-rays, it's gonna be bomb. Cause every year they keep them, and especially the Scorpion move. Get over here, like it has to continue. Okay, so our next topic, we're gonna talk about the new movie that's coming out, which is Us. So the movie Us is pretty much like a man versus self kind of movie.
That movie's scary.
It's not scary.
I seen the trailer. Boy, it's like Get Out, and I didn't like Get Out, but Us just looks scary. Duplicates, like it's like looking in a mirror, and you're sitting there saying that like, if I don't somehow figure out a way to beat myself, then I'm gonna die. It's scary.
I don't know. I just want to see the real moral of the story, because I guess after I watch it, I'll like understand it more. Because now me watching the trailer, I don't know.
Get Out won some awards, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
And it's the same director, so I feel like it'll win awards again, but just maybe not as much.
I'm not sure, but like, I think Us will win some awards. Maybe like the same awards, like motion picture, or maybe, I don't know. But I think it will win some
supporting
awards.
cast.
Yeah, that'll do. But I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. All right. For our next topic, we're going to talk about the R. Kelly interview.
Yikes, R. Kelly.
So the R. Kelly interview, we see that it was on the Gayle show, and he has this nervous outbreak about people still calling him out on his past, and he says he just wants to focus on the music. But is he just focusing on girls?
Well, the media is saying that he's still considered, or he should be considered, a pedophile. Now, has anything really been proven? No.
In the past, yeah.
But did he go to jail for it?
No, he's untouchable.
Nobody is technically untouchable, but he was acquitted for the charges earlier in his career for, I don't know what it was. What was it? It wasn't rape.
It wasn't rape, but it was a tape.
Oh yeah. So he got acquitted for that, and they let it slide, and now everyone's just bringing it up again.
Like always.
So, but my man still can't get over the fact, or the media, can't get over the fact that earlier in his career, when he was on an interview, I think with Entertainment Tonight, that the host asked him if he liked the teenage girls, and then he said, "How old are we talking?" Like,
what do you mean?
What do you mean? How old are we talking? Teenage girls, bro. Like, in my book, I feel like if he did do it, he'll do it again. So I feel like he's guilty. But I mean, they can't really get him for something that he's already been acquitted for.
Exactly. It's pretty much like immortality. Like, he thinks he's so untouchable. I guess it's just because he's a celebrity that people think he's just going to get out. I think he's just going to get out on some probation charges, honestly. Like,
You really think he's gonna go to court for it?
I mean, he's going to court now, but like, it's not about the situation about this little so-called cult that he's having. It's pretty much because it's unpaid bills of child support. So he's not paying his children's bills.
What is you doing, baby?
He's pretty much being acquitted for like all his charges. So
that's terrible.
So he's out, honestly.
Basically, the media is just making fun of him because he like breaks down in the interview because he just wants everyone to like forget his past. But like, as our good teacher, Mr. Vallis, always says, history won't repeat itself. It'll rhyme. So,
I mean, if you did it before, you can do it again.
You'll probably do it again. You'll have that urge to do it again. That's my opinion. I'll just leave it alone for now.
Honestly. Okay. For our last topic today for Hot Tops, we're going to talk about Antonio Brown.
Activate, maybe. Activate. Oh. Activate.
So we see he's been over the news. He's been over all these platforms. Alex, expand on that.
Oh, Antonio Brown doing the Steelers dirty, saying that. Well, he didn't really do them dirty. That's not nice to say, but he just wanted to move on to bigger and better things. He didn't think that the Steelers were gonna get it done in the playoffs, so he just kind of, he just wanted to trade. He just wanted to go somewhere, maybe a little more firepower, where he could like make a difference, maybe make a Super Bowl run. Mm-hmm. So the Steelers weren't just going to let him walk in free agency. So they obviously they're going to trade for him because his contract was up soon, and he wanted to go somewhere. So they're going to trade him. They're not going to let him just sit there and just walk for nothing. So they put him up on the trade market, and then some like info came out that the Bills had got him, and then the Buffalo Bills posted on Instagram like a picture, and it said "Welcome AB." Antonio Brown, and he commented and said fake news, like on the Buffalo Bills profile, because then he came out and said, he's like, if that happens, I'm just gonna pull Le'Veon Bell and just not show up, not do anything until I go where I need to, until I'm satisfied with where I need to go. Which, I mean, yeah, you could say is kind of a bad move on his part because of the fact that he is a superstar in the league, technically, and he's out here, like, being a baby about where he's going. But, I mean, he's just trying to go somewhere where there's firepower. But then the Raiders traded 2 picks for him, which is basically next to nothing. And they were late picks in the draft. Like, I'm talking 155th pick in the 5th round. Like, for Antonio Brown, a superstar. And he's really excited to play with the Raiders. He's been posting about it all on social media. And he's just really excited to, like, start the next chapter in his career. I mean, I wish the best for him. I hope the Steeler fans aren't, like, too upset with him for wanting to leave. Raiders, y'all got lucky. Like, y'all picked a star. So.
Okay. So, L, huh?
Pretty much.
Alrighty. So, that's all we have today for our podcast, Hot Tops. Catch us next podcast. I am your host, Talayla Isabel.
I'm your host, Alex McGinnis.
And we're signing out. If you want to see more content like this for Hot Tops, follow us on Lanford TV. And you can also catch in on Hot Tops next week on Monday.
I got problems bigger.